I discovered a river paradise near Manila. The river is surrounded by lush forest, scenic mountain views, and crystal clear waters, perfect for swimming, and it's not crowded. It's just a 3-hour drive from Manila. The river is called the Agos River. The Agos River runs from General Nakar in Quezon Province to Tanay Rizal, east of Metro Manila. Now let me tell you the quick story of how I discovered this hidden gem in Tanay. Last weekend, I was supposed to visit Bahay Hayahay in Tanay Rizal. The place is so Instagram perfect that I decided to check it out. My contact told me that the road going to Bahay Hayahay is bumpy and rough and passable only by motorcycles and four-wheeled vehicles that have high ground clearance. And he's correct. As I traveled along the way, I passed near the river, and I was captivated by its beauty. I decided to stop by when I saw this group of people camping in the middle of the river with their 4x4 vehicles. Just beside the road, I saw small lines of nipa huts, and I asked the local caretaker if I could swim in the river and park my Avanza car. He charges me 100 pesos, or $2 all in. What a huge steal, knowing that if I stayed at Bahay Hayahay, the day tour entrance would already cost me 300 pesos, or $6, and that doesn't include their nipa hut rental, whose cheapest cost is 2,000 pesos, or $40. The caretaker told me that his nipa hut rental cost only 500 pesos, or $10. I politely declined and told him that I would rather use my car since I was just on a day tour and just exploring around. To my amazement, he offered me to stay in the nipa hut near the river for free. I also noticed that there is a mysterious tunnel. The caretaker told me that the tunnel is part of an unfinished dam that was supposed to be constructed in that area. The inside of the tunnel is knee-deep water, covered with moss and some wild plants. I'm thinking of going inside the tunnel, but I fear there's a huge snake lurking in that water. I'd rather let my drone take a sneak peek inside. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but I did not want to risk my expensive drone to reach the other side. I took the drone out into the sky only to discover that there is a river village 300 meters away. The local caretaker told me that the name of the village is Sitio Manggahan. So after taking a quick bath, I ventured immediately to Sitio Manggahan. I was surprised to see that their village has a paved road, and although there is no electricity, they use solar energy as their power source. There are plenty of small sari-sari stores, and the entire village is showing signs of economic activity brought about by tourism. Sitio Manggahan serves as a jumping-off point for nearby camping sites such as Bahay Hayahay. Finally, if you decide to visit this place this coming weekend for a day tour with your friends or family and take a refreshing dip in the river without hurting your pocket, here are my tips. 1. Bring bottled water and cooked food, or better yet, buy a fast food meal along the way like Jollibee or McDonald's. This will save you time and money. 2. Travel early to avoid traffic. 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. is the ideal time to travel. Remember that there is always a mass exodus of travelers coming from Manila every weekend. 3. Use Google Maps instead of Waze. Waze will prompt an error and cannot locate the end point. Google Maps will bring you to a faraway entry point that is on a rough road, and it's dangerous to pass because the road is slippery and narrow. Instead, look for these signs along the highway, and the road entrance to Barangay Daraitan is a paved road. Pin FJ's Camp, Sitio Manggahan Daraitan, Tanay Rizal. The name of the road should be General A. Marking Road. 4. The place where I stayed is just a couple of meters away, passing FJ's Camp on the way to Mangahan Elementary School. 5. Travel light. Bring just the essentials. The rough road is so bumpy, so don't use a sedan that has a lower ground clearance. Travel with extra care and caution if you will use a motorcycle. 6. Check the weather a day before traveling, and don't travel during a heavy rainfall. You could end up stuck in your car on those muddy, slippery, rough roads, or even worse, an overflowing river flood could sweep you away. 7. Be sure to travel with your vehicles in optimal condition, for there are no auto or motorcycle shops or mechanics available on those isolated roads. So that's all folks. Keep safe and enjoy your travels this coming weekend.